What's up? What it do? What it do? Good people, welcome back. Welcome back. It is Sunday morning. Y'all. And this is this is the weekend party. Weekend party. Anyways, we're not gonna beat around the bush, man. I'm gonna take me a sip of water. I got my incense burning. This is my second incense. I done drunk 2 cups of water, 2 cups of coffee. This is my first cup of water. I got things going on. I done did some stuff for work. Still got to do a few more things for work. Done water my plants. Excuse me. Done watch some YouTube videos. I'm ready to go. And let's not get it twisted. Y'all see me in a t-shirt. I don't have a beanie cap on. I don't have my robe on. But let's not get it twisted. Let me see what the temperature is up in here in my office, because I'm just warm because the coffee, and I had the heater blowing on me all this time. I got extremely hot. So let's see what the temperature is in the office. Oh, it's 68. 68 is not bad. Excuse my stomach from growling. All right. Let's pick it up right here in the green, y'all. We got some fixing to do. As the two men started catching up on the happenings in their lives, Fred, not being completely honest, Henry, assuming as much by the avoidance of, why, that's in the green. So, all right, so I know what's going on. I got 2 greens, y'all. So this is the green where we left off. I think, right? Okay. Well, Miss Martha Louise can't make it tonight. You know how much he loves Redbreast, said Henry. Huh? Jacob said a third time. Son, we can't forget those that came before us. Son, we can't forget those that we can't forget those who came before us. I'm trying to, get the flow, the rhythm right, There's a rhythm. Son, we can't forget those who came before us. They had to go through a lot in order for us to be where we are today. Things we'll never understand, Henry said to his son. By this time, his superpowers were fading as the pain. Okay. Jacob's superpowers. Wow. Okay, so sorry for that interruption. All right, where was I at? Okay, by this time, Jacob's. Goodness gracious. By this time, Jacob's superpowers were fading as the pain was trying to bring the boy to his knees. There was something strange going on with his thinking. While his camouflage tumbler that draped across his shoulder was completely empty. Excuse me, I'm a little dry. Y'all need some lotion. By this time, Jacob's superpowers were fading as the pain was trying to bring the boy to his knees, while his camouflage tumbler that draped across his shoulder was completely empty. Okay. Alright. Gotta do some fixing, y'all. Gotta do some rebuilding here. I'm imagining myself rebuilding an old car in somebody's yard. By this time, Jacob's superpowers were fading as the pain was trying to bring the boy to his knees. The camouflage tumbler that draped across his shoulder was completely empty. There was something strange going on with his thinking. By this time, Jacob's superpowers were fading as the pain was trying to bring the boy to his knees. The camouflage tumbler that draped across his shoulder was completely empty. And while his motor skills still functioned normally, there was something strange going on with his thinking. Excuse me. Come on in, a faint voice said. Said a faint voice. Came a faint voice. Hey, girlfriend, Henry replied as the door swung open. Standing in the doorway, dressed in the coziest floral housecoat, was at first glance an elderly woman no older than 75 years of age. 75 years of age. At a closer look, it was obvious. At a closer look, it would have been obvious. At a closer look, it would have been obvious that the woman had seen more moons than the handsome oak tree next to her ancient home. In her Sunday heels, which went no higher than 2 inches from the ground, she probably stood a generous 5 feet tall. In her Sunday heels, which went no higher than 2 inches from the ground, she probably stood a generous 5 feet tall. In her Sunday heels, which went no higher than 2 inches from the ground, had she been wearing her Sunday heels, which went no higher than 2 inches tall, which went no higher than 2 inches from the ground, she would have my goodness, y'all, I'm trying to get it right. She would have been standing. She would have stood. She would have stood a generous 5 feet tall behind Spotless. Had she been wearing her Sunday heels? What's going on here? Sorry about that, y'all. Had she been wearing her Sunday heels, which went no higher than 2 inches from the ground, she would have stood a generous 5 feet tall, behind Spotless spectacles. Let's say glasses. Behind Spotless glasses. Behind Spotless glasses were two bright eyes that sparkled above a button of a nose and a wide smile. And prudent smile, sagacious smile, shrewd, foolish, informed. Let's just say wise. Greeting Henry and his son was Miss Martha Louise. Now you know you too old for me. Now you know you too old for me, the lady said while blushing. That's my boyfriend right there, she pointed to Jacob. As Jacob came through, all right, we can put this back in the black now. We're back in the black. Bring that back into black. We just know it's some fixing that needs to get done, right? I should have wrote a note. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, we'll figure that out. We'll leave it purple right now. We'll leave it purple. Where's the okay right there? We'll leave it purple right now. If you guys make any changes, if you're writing and you make any changes, see how I just made that purple? All right, see these two arrows on the side? You can go forward, turn it back black again, and take the highlight off. You see it's black, or you can just go back. Okay, undo. What's this? Let me see. Repeat text fill effect. I don't know what that is, so you can go back. All right, and you just hit the drop down. You see all the steps that I've made. You see typing stood, typing glasses, typing tanding. So those are all the steps. Okay. As Jacob came through the door, arm and hand exhausted. As Jacob came through the door, arms and hands. Let's see. Arms and hands exhausted. Yeah, let's say that. Arms and hands. Let's just say exhausted. As Jacob came through the door, exhausted, and putting down the bucket, and putting the bucket down, and putting down the bucket, and putting down the bucket. As Jacob came through the door, exhausted, as Jacob came through the door, maybe I don't need to say exhausted. Maybe we know he's tired. Did I say exhausted before? Anyways, as Jacob came through the door, as Jacob came through the door, the word the. As Jacob came through the door, as Jacob came through the door, coming through the door, as Jacob came through the door, in putting down the bucket, he tripped on the threshold, causing pond water and fish to go pouring out all over the floor. Door and floor and pour. That's a lot of ors there. And over. As Jacob came in, As Jacob came in, putting down the bucket, he tripped on the threshold, causing pond water and fish to go pouring all over the floor. Instantly, the once hardwood went wavy as yellow. With the sudden mishap came a flash of light that only he could see. Instantly, the once hardwood went wavy as lily pads appeared out of thin air. He was back at the pond. The spirit thing was there in front of him. "I'm sorry," the boy yelled out. "I'm sorry," the boy yelled out. Embarrassed, Henry immediately apologized as well. "He's tired," he explained. "We've been out there in that sun all day." "Don't worry about it," said Miss Martha Louise. "I want that big one right there." She pointed to a flopping fish. All right. So now I gotta keep on tracking, y'all. I gotta keep this thing rolling. Like I said, it's Sunday morning. Time is 10:29 a.m. Now this is all new territory for me. Y'all know this story is 26 years old, and I have not. I'm gonna. Oh wow. Okay. So let's make this black. All right. So, okay. Wow. My God, y'all must be hungry as heck, man. God. Ooh, I see I look kind of thin on the picture, on my video. Look at that. Look at these, y'all. Look at these guns. If you ever see one of these in the hardware store, go ahead and pick that up. That's good protection right there. Anyways, let me stop. I'm about to go downstairs and cook me something to eat. I'm stalling, y'all. I'm stalling because I don't know where we going right now. Let's see where we go. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, said Miss Martha Louise. I want that big one right there. She pointed to a flopping fish. All right, so. Oh, wait a minute. I got something. This is a good buddy of mine. Well, not really a good buddy. I met him once, but we going back and forth. He lives right here in Ridgeville with me. His name is Sean, and he has a YouTube channel. He has a saying, and as a matter of fact, he's done a lot of videos with Art Farrell out of Bennettsville. They call him the Lizard. His name is Sean. I got his. Anyways, y'all may not know who I'm talking about, but let me see. This is something that he says. Yeah, his name is Sean Cavaness Brigman. Sean Cavaness Brigman. He says variation is a lack of faith, I think he says. Okay. All right. So let me see. All right. Don't worry about it, said Miss Martha Louise. I want that big one right there. She pointed to a flopping fish. Y'all, this is what I'm gonna do. I got some food downstairs, so I'm gonna go eat. I'm gonna come back. Y'all hold tight. All right. We're back. I just had me two pretty good, what do you call them? Crab cakes. for breakfast. Yeah, well, real good. Really good. I was surprised, and it was the already made. You know, normally my wife, she makes her own from crab meat and breadcrumbs and things of that nature. But it was really good. Anyways, my stomach is still growling. I can still hear that. I guess my stomach is saying it. Yeah, it was good, man. Anyways, let's get back to it. Embarrassed, Henry immediately apologized as well. He's tired, he explained. We've been out there in that sun all day. Whoa. How do you even spell variation? Let me take you guys to the page. I think he has. Let me see. Hold on. Y'all hold tight. Alright, this is my guy, the smoking lizard. I thought he had the saying on his page, variation is a lack of faith. I think it's how he says it, but I don't see it here. So that's what we're going to go with. Variation is a lack of faith. And he does the cooking channels. His channel is blowing completely up. Completely. As you can see, he's averaging at least 2,000 views per video. And like I said, he does videos with art. But yeah, so for the record, that saying is going to come from him. Variation is a lack of faith. That's my buddy right there, Jerome, right there. Me and Jerome went to school together. Jerome Pryor. Shout out to Jerome. Shout out to the lizard. Smoking lizard. All right, let's get back to the regular scheduled program here. Y'all hold tight. Okay, we're back. Oh, don't worry about it, baby. How do you spell variation? Variation. Let's just say, yeah, let's whatever variation is lack of faith. Alright, variation. Right, so we're gonna go ahead and ignore that. Oh, variations. Variations is a word? Oh, wait a minute. Let's see. Is that really a word? Okay. Variations. Let's see something here, because that's strange. When I put the S behind it, let's look this up. Let's do a search. See if I can find an actual definition for variations. It's not in the thesaurus, so let's see if it's in the I'm gonna leave it there. I'm gonna leave it how it is, y'all. Variations are a lack of faith. Now if I take away the S, it's misspelled, right? I put the S back there, it goes away. Let's do this. I want to see if I can find a definition for it. I know I'm focusing on this too. I'm stalling, y'all. I'm stalling. Yes, I gotta stall because I gotta stall. Go ahead and paste that there. Variation definition. Variation is a slang term that is a variation of the word worriment. Worriment is a noun that means the act of worrying. Maybe I'll just say worriment. Let's just say worriment, right? Let's see how it looks. So worriment is an actual word. Let's go back to, let's go worriment and see what, yeah, that's a word. Yep, troublesome. Worriment is a lack of faith. Let's say worriment because I don't want to take his word, man. Worriment is a lack of faith. We'll just say worriment. I want to say worryation, but we'll see. It may change over time. Okay. Oh, baby, don't worry about it. Oh, don't worry about it, baby. Baby, don't worry about it. Baby, don't worry about it. Worriment is a lack of faith. I want to say worryation. We saying worryation, y'all. Worryation is a lack of faith. That's how we saying it. Okay. And we're going to add that to the dictionary so that goes away. All right. Don't worry about it, baby. Y'all see it's taking me some time to get going. Don't worry about it, baby. Don't worry about it, baby. Worryation is a lack of faith, said Miss Martha Louise. I want that. The woman's in saying that the woman's attention went elsewhere. In saying that the woman's attention went elsewhere. Ooh, I want that big one right there. She pointed to a flopping fish. This is taking some mental stamina, y'all. I just want y'all to know that. Mental stamina. Don't worry about it, baby. Don't worry about it, baby. Worryation is a lack of faith, said Miss Martha Louise, in saying that the woman's attention went elsewhere. Ooh, I want that big one right there. She pointed to a flopping fish. All right, so one thing I do sometimes is I just do some random shout outs. It doesn't have any other meaning other than me just wanting to shout out to whoever or whatever or whenever, whatever. So, A Different World, that was one of my favorite sitcoms growing up. That's just a little small little nod. I see you. I appreciate everything about the show. Kadeem Hardison, Jasmine Guy, Debbie Allen, Sinbad, Lisa Bonet, and I can't remember the real names, Freddie, Jaleesa, I can't remember all the names of Ron, all the whole cast of A Different World, man. That's this is a little nod, just a little nod, and ordinarily this would nobody would ever realize this ever. Nobody would ever realize this. But being that I'm writing this while I'm filming it. If the cast ever sees these videos or even read my books or anybody else watching the videos would take it upon themselves to relate a message or just to pass it on that, I do these things, and I don't know why, but I don't know. I just do it because it's my way of just showing a little appreciation, you know what I mean? Staring off into a different world. Slitting. Again, I taught myself how to type, y'all, so y'all bear with me, okay? Yes, ma'am. I got it, said the man, sliding as he went, trying to pin down the fish. Okay, y'all. Putting in some work. Putting in some work. Don't worry about it. Why would it be it? Don't worry about it, baby. Why would it be it? I think I need to put a comma. Don't worry about it, baby. That's what it is. Now staring intently at himself, the little him. Spell scooped. Again, y'all, this is not even a rough draft. What I'm doing right now, this is me manifesting the story in the present moment, and that can be brutal. And that could I've never had to do this part on camera either. Yeah, think about that now. Never had to do this part on camera either. So I'm doing as much as I can without turning the camera off because I want people to see this. You know. Gentles, gentle, gentlest, gentle, in the tenderest, in the tenderest voice. Y'all, man, I know people are just looking like, what is he talking about? Tenderest, in the tenderest, in the benevolent, in a benevolent tone, compassionate, generous, giving. Hey there, she said in a benevolent tone. How do you spell miniature, y'all? Somebody help me out. Oh, that's not how you spell it either. Anyways. I am Bajillion. Now, of course, I hadn't gone back to read any of this, so so what you guys have just witnessed is real magic, and it's humbling to me to be able to show you all real magic. That's the story speaking to me. That's me channeling the story. What you guys just witnessed. All of that. And it's a powerful feeling when it comes through. Anyways, that's where I'm going to leave it. I'm going to put this in the red. And I know I had it in purple for a reason. I can't remember now. I'm not even going to worry about it, because variation is a lack of faith, y'all. And that red looks a little bit orange, which is not terrible, but I want a different, I want the red that I am familiar with. Is this it? Maybe that, whatever. Yeah, that's better, I guess. I am Bajillion. As a matter of fact, I gotta go a little bit further. We'll leave it right there. Yes, we'll leave it right here, y'all. Okay. I am Bajillion. I am Bajillion. All right. Okay. I don't know where we're going. I don't know where we're going. I have no idea where we're going, yo. I only know where we have been as far as this story goes. This 26-year-old story. I only know where we have been. This is all new territory to me, entering the space. So we're gonna have to clear things up, and we're gonna have to continue on this. You know, Miss Martha Louise, she sensed something is going on. She's an older, wiser woman. That's where it is. That's where it is right now. Thank y'all for stopping by. This is Anthony L. Kelly. Hit that like, subscribe, share, comment. I can't express how happy I am that people are watching my videos. I can't express that. And that goes above and beyond. I can't even put it in words. Till next time, y'all be blessed and salute. This is Anthony L. Kelly signing off. I'm out.